Welcome to week 8 of this season's Monday Night Hockey. I'm Simon Mason, and on tonight's show in the Investec Women's Premier Division we have highlights from leaders Surbiton at home to Buckingham, second place Hampstead and Westminster against Bowdon, Holcombe at home to Beeston, Clifton Robinson's trip to East Grinstead, and the Battle of the Universities with Loughborough at home to Birmingham. In the Men's Premier Division we've got action from a thrilling match at the top of the table as Old Georgians hosted Surbiton. We've also got all the action from a thriller with Holcombe versus Beeston, Wimbledon against Brooklands Manchester University, the University of Exeter against Hampstead and Westminster, and finally Reading at home to East Grinstead. But before all of this, once more, the hockey family held a moment's silence across the country for remembrance. First we go to league leaders Surbiton as they hosted third place Buckingham. Surbiton went into this one having won all 7 of their fixtures so far this season. Buckingham on the other hand were yet to win away and had lost their previous 2 games. We join this one with Surbiton a goal ahead thanks to an 18th minute penalty corner goal from Emily Gutkian. Your commentator for this is Charlie Broom.
It's going to be Shipley with the strike, good save. It's still in there though for Buckingham, and the rebound falls to Higgins. And Kitty Higgins levels it up. 27 minutes in, Surbiton 1, Buckingham 1. Here's Ansley. Ansley trying to play it into the circle, comes back up off the stick. It's still there for Ansley. Good work from Ansley. And it's into the circle. Here's a chance for Payne. Payne with the shot, it's cleared. Penalty corner. Ansley waits at the top of the circle on the right-hand side, and it is Giselle Ansley. Oh, it's just broken down. This could be a chance hit as the shot comes in from Payne. It's helped on its way, and a chance here perhaps, and it's gone in. Turned in at the far post by Erica Sanders, and Surbiton are back in front. Ansley out to this left-hand side. Burnley's there down the far left if they want, but it goes back to Ansley. Ansley looks like she's going to fire this one in. It takes a little deflection where this is going to go. Oh, here's a chance for Sanders on the reverse stick off the outside of the post. And it's been played back into danger by the defender, who is Van Arrowsmith, but the whistle comes to Buckingham's rescue. Here is Bourne. Free hit, which Bourne takes quickly. And here is Martin. Martin into the circle. Still going Martin. Lovely skills from Hannah Martin. And a good save. And the ball is finally cleared by Buckingham. Penalty corner. Got Shipley to the right. Thomas to the left. It goes to Thomas. Thomas with the slap. And the deflection by Higgins is over the bar. Penalty corner now to the home side. Switched by Munro and Ansley. And it's going to be Ansley. Ansley into the circle. And, Surbiton, they're playing on. The penalty corner's been given. Surbiton wants the stroke. It was Thomas who went to ground. And the umpires are just going to confer here. It was pretty ugly from Thomas. Will she cop the ultimate punishment? Yes, she will. It's a penalty stroke, which Giselle Ansley will take. Ansley then to make it 3-1, then she does. Keeper guesses the right way, but Ansley scores an hour in. Surbiton 3, Buckingham 1. Van Arrowsmith has the free hit, which she can now take. Van Arrowsmith fires it into the circle. It's bouncing around, and here is Wood. And a chance here, perhaps you think, it's a penalty stroke. It's gone against Collins. Well, Surbiton have conceded the penalty stroke. Porter to score, and she does. And it's Surbiton 3, Buckingham 2. 9 minutes still to go in this one. Now this is where Surbiton want to be as they run down the clock. That is the final whistle. Buckingham came oh so close, but it's 8 wins from 8 now for Surbiton.
Next, to see if second-placed Hampstead and Westminster could keep up the pressure at the top as they played bottom of the table Bowdon. Tom Lush is talking you through this.
Powerful run from the back by Rustenberg. Burning past Bowdon defenders. She's free in the middle if she can be found. Rustenberg deflects it goalwards, and it's a good save by Kirsty Mackay. Oh, well worked routine. Deflection on the penalty spot results in a goal. Joanna Lee into the roof of the net. Maybe a chance for Bowdon to strike back from a penalty corner of their own. He's out to the top, and it is Mason with a strike goalwards. Good save with the right kicker. Went with Mason last time. This time a change in routine, slipping it right, and the deflection can't find the target. Oh, mistrap, the top of the D. Taps a chance on the half volley. Luxembourg in midfield. Strong turn and powerful run by the midfielder. And it's fallen to Joanna Lee, who gleefully rolls the ball into the goal for Hampstead and Westminster's second. Space for Bowdon to play in here. Down the outside of the Hampstead and Westminster press. And it's fallen to Beth Alexander with space in the D. She never got hold of her shot, the young striker. Once more slapped goalwards. And Samantha Mayers showing all her experience to coolly and calmly block the ball and clear it wide. French, defender's not 5, so she can go straight away. Alexander, golden chance for Bowdon. Wide of the target from Alexander. Once more, movement at the top of the D for Hampstead. Almost another well-worked corner. Pressure applied in midfield. The Hampstead zonal press collapsing on the Bowdon Hightown players. Might result in a chance on the far side, and it's taken a feather touch from Mackay to keep it out. Mayers looking to go quickly. Long ball forward, and there's space if Bowdon can exploit it. It's a race to the ball, and Anya Curran has won it on a reverse, but it's wide. Poor touch in midfield, maybe another chance for Bowdon Hightown. Simple save initially, and then the follow-up over the bar, and it's just not happening for Bowdon Hightown today. One of those afternoons for the visitors. And it's beginning to open up now. Hampstead and Westminster breaking forward. Mackay with a mistake. She makes up with it with a good save from Holly Hunt's shot. Once again, the slip-slap option. Mackay with the save, and a double save from the Bowdon Hightown keeper. Still alive for Hampstead, maybe. No, it's brought up, and the chance comes to an end. And that is full time. 2 Joanna Lee goals gives Hampstead and Westminster the win.
Now to Holcombe as they entertain Beeston. The home side went into this match in 4th, having had a mixed start to the season, whilst the visitors have won 2 of the last 3, having lost their opening 4.
Mendes Merlot picks it up. Now what can she do here? Gets it across, and this is Huddleston. Huddleston on the reverse stick, doesn't quite come off for her 16. Beeston still on the attack, ball fired forward. Elliott just cuts a little bit of a deflection, and a chance here for Trigg, and Elliott with the tackle and gives away the penalty stroke. Gillett then up against Thomas to give Beeston the lead, and it was a bit telegraphed. Thomas, good save to her right hand side. Here come Holcombe. Well, it's been turned over, and a chance for Beeston to spring an attack here if they can. Out to this right, oh no, well, it takes a deflection. They're still coming down through the middle, and a chance hit. Robinson, Stevens at the far post, and Thomas and Westwood just about get it clear. Trunks to the right, Lewis to the left, and they're looking for the deflection, and a chance here for Lewis. Good save. It's another penalty corner. Here is chance for Beeston. The shot at the far post. No, it's well saved by Thomas once again. It's fallen to Stevens. Stevens into the circle, and Holcombe just about get it clear. Free hit to Holcombe just outside the 23. In it comes Manuel. Oh, what a goal from Candice Manuel. Her 5th of the season. 51 minutes in, and the deadlock is broken. Penalty corner two castles. It goes to the right-hand one as we look. And Joanne Westwood doubles the lead. It goes through the keeper. It's Holcombe 2, Beeston 0. Penalty corner. And it's going to look for the deflection. Good defence. And on the reverse stick, it's punched wide by Fernandez Merlo. Onto this right-hand side. And Triggs can't pick it up. And Lewis. This is Shelley. Shelley back in again. Touched by Lewis. Shot by Wild. 3-0. Well, Beeston had a chance to get it clear, but Olivia Wild makes them pay. And it's now Holcombe 3, Beeston 0. Beeston pushed the ball away. Yeah, the ones chasing the game. There is the final whistle. And it is a win for Holcombe. And Beeston, well, they played a full part in an entertaining game. And perhaps the scoreline doesn't do them many favours. They played well, but they come away with no points. Final score, Holcombe 3, Beeston 0.
Clifton Robinsons travelled to East Grinstead, sitting just 1 point ahead of them. They'd won their previous 2 games though. East Grinstead were also in good form, recovering from having no points after 3 matches. They went into this match unbeaten in 4.
No!
The final match of the Investec Women's Premier Division was between the 2 university sides and would be crucial with both sides towards the bottom of the table. Both the teams had 7 points, with Loughborough ahead of Birmingham on goal difference. So here's how the table looks now. Surbiton's 100% record means they have a 5-point lead over Hampstead and Westminster in second. Holcombe jump up into third ahead of Buckingham and East Grinstead. Bowdon continue to be 4 points adrift at the foot of the table, with Beeston currently sitting in the relegation playoff position. In the men's Premier Division, the top game looked to be at second placed Old Georgians as they hosted league leaders Surbiton. Both sides went into this unbeaten, with the winner retaining top spot in the table. Let's join Charlie Broom once more.
Pull on the left-hand side. Carson on the right. It goes to Carson. Carson picks it up, and Carson puts it in the back of the net, and OGs have the lead inside 7 minutes. What a start for the home side. Here is Sanford to Bull. Bull weighs up his options, goes forward, then decides to come towards Sanford. Here is Sanford. Sanford under pressure, and he's given it away. And a chance here for Surbiton. Here is Forsyth. Forsyth against Pinner. And Forsyth scores. And Old Georgians lead lasts barely a minute before Alan Forsyth responds. Down into the left-hand side. Ball back across, and a chance here for Spencer. Spencer on the reverse. And punched over by Pinner. Free hit, which Shingles stands over. Shingles playing into the circle. Taking a deflection. There is Morton. What a super save that is from Gibson. And the whistle comes to Surbiton's rescue. Penalty corner. It's a change at the top of the circle. Here is Taylor. And Taylor beats Pinner for speed. 2-1. Surbiton now lead. Ball. And it's been one back, and here is Wallace. Wallace has Forsyth to his left if he wants. Here is Forsyth, and Forsyth's first touch just a little too far in front of him. Round the back from OGs. Has that hit a foot? Yes, it has. Now, OGs look a little sloppy in getting back, and a chance here. Here is Forsyth. Forsyth into the circle on the reverse stick, and there's the touch of the far post. And Tom Sorsby makes it 3-1. Free hit for OGs just outside the Surbiton circle. Ball into the circle, and a chance here on the reverse stick. Just wide of the mark from Richards. Taylor pulls out the aerial and picking out Drayton Charner. Drayton Charner, lovely bit of control. Drayton Charner into the circle, Forsyth across. Back from Sorsby. Drayton Charner, good save from Pinner. Good interception. And now perhaps a chance down this right-hand side for Surbiton. And they've got the overlap if they can use it. They can. And the ball comes into Sorsby. Sorsby on the reverse stick. And Pinner diving away to his left-hand side. Saves. On the reverse stick. Ball in by Carter Kill. Here is Griffiths. Griffiths tracked by Tyndall. And into a cul-de-sac. Free hit for Old Georgians, and a chance here. Carson plays it back to Watson. No, he can't get the shot. Can Morton get the shot away? Yes, he can. And they're right back in it. Old Georgians 2, Surbiton 3. 13 minutes to go. Can they complete the comeback? Down this left-hand side, Morton just about keeps it in. Morton wins the long corner. Old Georgians pressing for the equaliser. Swing it out to that right-hand side. Ball comes back in, taking the deflection. Here is Morton. Morton with a slap shot. Goes through the keeper. Does Tyndall get the touch? No, it's gone for Morton. And they are level. 2 goals in 3 minutes for Lee Morton. And it's Old Georgians 3, Surbiton 3. Here is Taylor. Plays it forward. And he picks out James Gall. Gall to Forsyth. Forsyth down the left-hand side. Forsyth on the reverse stick. What can he do here? Still going Forsyth. And Forsyth somehow squeezes the ball through. And parity lasts but just a minute before Alan Forsyth gives Surbiton the lead. Old Georgians 3, Surbiton 4. Old Georgians, ball comes across and it's cut out and cleared by Jonathan Gall. And Old Georgians will come again. Put the ball back into the circle. Touched by Watson! And it's just away. What a chance that was for the equaliser. Whistle goes. Ball played forward. That surely is it. That is the final whistle. And Old Georgians lose their unbeaten record. Surbiton goes 7 wins from 7. Final score, Old Georgians 3, Surbiton 4.
Holcombe hosted Beeston, looking for 3 points to enable them to keep pace with the top 4 in the league, whilst for Beeston they were still looking to kick-start their season, having won just 4 points so far.
What a ball, go on. Come on. Woo!
Third placed and unbeaten Wimbledon entertained Brooklands Manchester University. The home side were looking to keep the pressure on at the top of the table against a Brooklands side still looking over their shoulders just ahead of the relegation playoff spot.
Wimbledon on the attack down this right-hand side and coming across the 23. Ball into the circle and a chance here perhaps. Shot comes in and it's got in, and it's Harvey Kelly who has given Wimbledon the lead inside 10 minutes. Wimbledon 1, Brooklands 0. Penalty corner. Roper to the left, Haller to the right. It goes to Haller and Haller finds the back of the net, and it's 2-0 inside 15 minutes for Wimbledon. Great start by the hosts. Wimbledon again on the front foot and again down this right-hand side. Ball into the circle. Can they get it clear? Well, it's been won back by Roper. Roper into the circle. Wimbledon threatening another goal, and the touch has been made, and it's Haller again. 3-0, 29 minutes in. Wimbledon with possession round the back, trying to unpick a packed circle. Ball goes forward, and here's a chance because they're into the circle. Hands go up from Brooklands, but play on, says the official, and it's in the back of the net. And it's Harvey Kelly with his second. 32 minutes in, Wimbledon 4, Brooklands 0. Now a chance for Wimbledon down their left-hand side, and here is ball into Francis, who scores. Ben Francis makes it 5-0 in 37 minutes. Lush goes on a little run down this left-hand side. Lush into the 23. No foul, the call from the Wimbledon defence. Can they get the ball into the circle? Yes, they can. And the touch finds the goal. It's Leo Watton who makes it Wimbledon 5, Brooklands 1 inside 44 minutes. And again, pressing Brooklands back and ball out this left-hand side. Here is Arnold. Arnold on the goal line. Lifts it into the centre of the goal. And there is Peter Friend to make it 6-1. And Wimbledon in total domination here. Haller, all unmarked and in danger of scoring another. It's a hat-trick for Haller. It's 7-1 now. And we've still got 12 minutes to play. It's a tough day at the office for Brooklands as the inquest starts at the back. Lots of questions being asked by the Brooklands defence. Down the back, oh, that was nearly intercepted. Up the right it will go. Time running out. There is the final whistle. And Wimbledon's unbeaten season continues. For Brooklands, well, it's a long trip back up north this evening.
Another fixture between two sides at differing ends of the table was at the University of Exeter, with Hampstead and Westminster their visitors. Exeter picked up a good point away at EG last time out, whilst Hampstead and Westminster lost just their second game of the season at home to Wimbledon. The final match of the weekend was Reading at home to East Grinstead. Reading was sitting bottom with just 2 points, whilst the visitors had also suffered an indifferent start to the season, with just 7 points from their opening games. So the table looks like this. Surbiton now have a 3-point lead and a game in hand, with Wimbledon, Old Georgians and Hampstead and Westminster sitting in the playoff positions. The bottom sides are separated by just 4 points, with East Grinstead looking a bit more comfortable now, 4 points clear of that group. That's it for tonight's show. Join us again next week for another Monday Night Hockey.